Hello. A saying that I often use is that astrology knows more than I do. Because very frequently I think something is not possible or out of the realm of realistic possibilities. And I look at the astrology chart, and the astrology chart says, oh, this can happen. And sure enough, it does. And I uploaded a video earlier today on October 24, 2020, on interpreting transits with vibrational astrology. And it happened again. In fact, what's happening is so far outside the scope of what I thought was possible that I didn't even say it. Now I kind of regret that I didn't say it. I should trust the astrology more. Well, what I'm talking about is that in this video that you can watch, Interpreting Transits with Vibrational Astrology, I look at the forecast for Donald Trump for the week starting October 25th. And I see two major configurations. And one of them is this very large 31 vibration configuration emphasizing Jupiter and Neptune. Well, if you're an advanced student of vibrational astrology or a professional, you probably know that Jupiter Neptune in vibrational astrology we interpret as meaning incredibly expansive, no limits, not wanting to be tied down. And the basic meaning of 31 vibration is a sense of awe and wonder, of not defining things, of not limiting the mystery of life. Our basic meaning of 31 vibration is that we live in a mystery. We don't know exactly what happens when we die, where we came from, and we have all kinds of religions and philosophies and beliefs. And the attitude of 31 vibration is don't put it in a box. Don't come up with some simplistic answer to the mysteries. It's better to just be open and receptive. So Jupiter and Neptune in 31 vibration literally means just open up. There's this mystery, dive into it, accept it, and don't narrowly define it. So when I saw this in Donald Trump's chart, I said things like, oh, he's got a sense of endless possibilities, no limits, tremendously open and imaginative, just a sense of huge possibilities. I didn't say he would have like a religious opening, because I didn't think Donald Trump would ever have a religious opening, at least not the one that we would ever hear about publicly. That's just kind of my biased view of Donald Trump. And that's my point, is that the astrology knows more than we do. So right after I make the video, like 4 or 5 hours after I make it, I stumble into this information, news about Donald Trump, that just released yesterday and mostly today. I checked various websites and Googled around. Just being released now is that Donald Trump says he now identifies as a non-denominational Christian despite his Presbyterian upbringing. This is mind-boggling to me. It's mind-boggling because it's exactly what Jupiter Neptune in 31 vibration means, that you don't want to be narrowly defined in your sense of vision and mystery. So he's saying, I don't want to be, I like this non-denominational Christian label better than Presbyterian. And there's some highlighted points here. Let's see. Trump credited his faith for his recovery from COVID-19 after he was plied with drugs, including remdesivir, an experimental antibody cocktail, Regeneron. He gave note somewhere in here it says that he credits prayer and faith as part of his recovery, and that he watched these virtual services, things on the internet and stuff that he felt helped him recover. Here he is with evangelicals or some kind of Christian group. So he's having this openness to say, there's magic, there's grace, but let's not put a narrow label on it. Now, can we believe him when he says this? He does this in a correspondence, I guess an email interview. He writes this stuff. Do we believe it? Yes, I believe it. I mean, he's a human being. I'm not a fan of Donald Trump personally. Maybe you are, but we shouldn't let our political beliefs, bias us too much. He's just saying, look, I don't want to be labeled Presbyterian. I'm open. Faith works. Miracles happen. So he has already started, as this configuration moves into be exact, he's already revealing, expressing, and feeling comfortable with this new identity, this new awareness that, hey, I'm a person who's open and receptive to all of these variations of religious experience. That's basically what he's saying. So anyway, I just wanted to share that these forecasts really work. I could review the forecast I made for the previous week. Again, we see the things happening, but this one just really just blew my mind. It's like quite literal. That's the amazing thing, is that very often the way these things manifest is very literal. Jupiter, Neptune, larger sense of the mystery, completely breaking the box. And what is the key idea? I'm non-denominational Christian. I feel more comfortable with that label than Presbyterian, which is a more specific identity rather than a more broader label for what his sense of religion or spirituality is. Okay, well, I just want to share that and how the astrology works. This happens all the time in vibrational astrology, maybe other forms of astrology as well. The astrology knows more than I do. I should have said it when I made the video. I should have said, well, he might have a religious experience where he becomes like so totally open to everything. I just thought, no, that's not Donald Trump. But yes, that's to some extent exactly what's happening. Okay, well, thanks for listening, my friends. God bless. Namaste.